Hello everyone, we're talking about machine guns and carbines this video. Let's start off with machine gun. I think machine guns should counter carbines, and snipers should counter machine guns. For obvious reasons, machine guns should have a better damage model, and the fire rate difference and all should be enough to overpower carbines most of the time. Sorry about that, but it just feels like because they're firing a bigger bullet, they should have a slightly higher fire rate, possibly. But they should be made in such a way that machine guns will generally do better than carbines, but snipers will outdo machine guns. It should kind of be back and forth again between these two. Against PWs and marksman rifles, along with assault rifles, it should like vary among the different scenarios, and generally should be about 50-50 most of the time. I'm tired, I guess, because I'm yawning a lot. But let's talk about. Well, actually, no. The M60 is the only machine gun in the game. It is overpowered. If you're a few attachments in, like I think about 100 something kills, it's overpowered. It's too accurate. Its recoil is too low. Like its recoil is what assault rifles should be. I can lay prone with the machine gun with the attachments I usually run on it. And it has such a low recoil that it puts assault rifles to shame. Like, why is this machine gun, this big, heavy, bulky thing that's firing a larger round than an assault rifle, have way less kick? It's like I'm firing an MP.5K compared to firing like the AUG or the G36, where it's like the AK-12 is the best example. The vertical recoil is so fucking high. While with the M60, if I just lay prone, like, oh yeah, I'm suffering no recoil. I'm just hitting shots over and over and over again, and no one can stop. But it needs a nerf. That's basically it. Carbines. Carbines seem to be the middle ground of the PDW and the assault rifle. I feel carbines should counter PDWs, but be countered by machine guns. Because carbines just, at their range, they should outdo PDWs. Of course, at close range, PDWs should win. I feel like it's not as simple as it sounds to make the weapons balanced. Yes, this is just a way to try and get feedback and try to just start getting feedback from everyone. And while it's not as simple like, oh, this gun counters this gun, this gun counters this gun, this gun counters this one counters this, and this counters that, and that counters this, and it's just all one big circle of life. It's not this simple. It's like this one specific SMG counters this machine gun. This machine gun counters this marksman rifle. This marksman rifle counters this carbine. This carbine counters that PW, and it keeps switching. Like certain weapons are good against certain weapons, but carbines should in general be better than PWs at certain ranges. The only carbines that really stand out is the only ones are the M4 and G36C. I feel like the M4 kind of beats the G36 because it feels like it's more controllable. It doesn't have as much kick. The G36C, its fire rate and its recoil make it impossible. Well, no, it makes it really difficult to ADS with it. It's a hip fire gun, like almost all the assault rifles. And just to talk about the pistol and shotguns, just to finish this out, because there's not much left. The pistols. The M9 is way too accurate. The Glock is way too accurate. The Rex is overpowered. It one-hits headshots a full health target at close range. The Deagle has such a low fire rate, it's not even viable. And the Glock 18 is both good and bad. Like, just to run down the list really quickly, the M9 has way too much accuracy, it does a decent amount of damage, and its drop off isn't much. The Glock is basically the same thing, just with 2 extra bullets in this magazine. Here's another problem. Apparently, sometimes if you spam fire, a quote unquote spam fire, like take a small interval in between shots, your bullets go way above where they should be going. Even if you're not getting shot at, even if you're not being shot, the bullets go way above. Like it's a whole character's worth. If I put the target on their head, sometimes I pull the trigger and then wait maybe a quarter second or so to pull the trigger again, then it's a full player's length above them. It is really high, and it ruins the guns. I don't know why it happens. It happens every once in a while in a gunfight. But the Rex needs a lower damage. The Deagle needs a higher fire rate. And the Glock 18, I really don't know what you could do to it. I wouldn't say it's overpowered, and I wouldn't say it needs a buff. It feels kind of balanced. I really haven't seen it used, and I've rarely used it myself, so I can't say much about it. But the shotguns, the Remington feels balanced. It's like the KSG feels like the easy mode Remington. 14 shots. It doesn't really have it's powerful, but the spread sucks, to be honest, on both weapons. You shoot at a target that's not very close, you're probably gonna get 1 or 2 hits. 1 or 2 pellets are gonna hit the target, probably, if you're lucky. And if you have a suppressor, fucking good luck trying to hit a broadside of a damn barn with it. But it just feels like easy mode Remington for the KSG. And the Remington, I've mastered the Remington. I love the gun, and it feels so strong. It's strong, but yet it's not overpowered. Yeah, if you're close range with me, I can blow your face off with 1 shell. But if you're about 20 feet in front of me or so, I'm probably going to do like 10 damage to you. You have to really pick your fights with these shotguns. They're not as OP as they used to be, but they're still strong. Don't underestimate them. But the reason they're not over here is, one, I didn't really have a shape. Let's use that. The thing is, the shotgun counters assault rifles at close range, counters marksman rifles, counters snipers, machine guns, carbines, PWs, and pistols at close range. But at long range, everything counters the shotgun. At 20 feet, any gun will counter the shotgun. For pistols, outside of a handful of situations, every gun counters the pistols. They are just too situational to be, this is where they fit in. Sometimes I may be long range, and I got that one lucky shot on the guy that has 1 health, and I got the kill. Or I could be at close range and just miss with my shotgun. It's too many variables to put it into the list. Pistols are just not suitable enough to be considered on par with these primaries. But anyways, that's the small series. I hope that I can come back and talk about specific weapons and how to use them, what they're good at, and other things. Either way, I hope this will give some insight to how an experienced player views the weapons, and hopefully this can start giving feedback and start improving the game. And just so we can make it clear, the highway map is the worst map in the game. It is so one-sided, and I will at some point make a video talking about it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you whenever I make the next video.